Devils You Know. Alright, let's end that, all that stuff. Welcome to the Devils You Know. I am JJ, your host. I hope you like the hat designed by myself. I received the hat in the mail from Fanatics, and specifically the hat I'm wearing right now. And I am very proud to say that this is the first hat that I designed that was approved and made and is being sold on this website. So, I don't know, congratulations to me, I guess. Anyway, on this episode of The Devils You Know, we're going to but we'll just talk about the two weekend games. Great game against Utah, not so great game against Carolina. We have a Taylor Hall of Shame segment, which, of course, is a rare segment. But when it comes, and it comes in brutally. I gotta find music that's lower for the backgrounds for this. Anyway, so over the weekend we had a Meyer goal, we had a Mercer goal, we had Gritsuk with the great plays. Brat Heishier got a goal off of Luke. I think Luke Hughes got a goal too, but no, he didn't. Jack Hughes, Brat to Hughes, and then Hughes, who's injured and can't do anything, just lobbed. I would say, what's the word? Lobbed? I don't know. The puck at Nico's body. It hit him somewhere in the body and went in. So we're gonna go straight into Jack Hughes should not be playing in the NHL right now. Not he shouldn't be an NHLer. Don't mistake my words and try and twist them. Clearly, we saw that he's wearing not a cast, but he's wearing a brace over his hand. He's not taking face-offs. Now, when you have a star player, right, a first overall pick player who's, let's just be honest, for a first overall pick, he's been underwhelming. I mean, would you not? I feel like the Devils, and no offense to honestly, no offense to Nico Hischier or Jack Hughes, because I don't hate them as people. I don't hate, especially Nico. But the Devils kind of got screwed on the years that they got the first overall picks, you know? I feel like the Devils could have got Bedard or Celebrini, you know what I mean? Like, Jack Hughes is not working out very well. He's had one season where he was made a full season and hit 99 points, which is amazing. Great, we loved it. I was at that. Well, it was second to last game, which was Luke Hughes' first game. He got a couple of points that game, and then I think did he get points in the game against Washington where Luke Hughes did it in overtime? Either way, this is the situation. The Olympics are coming up. As you saw the propagandist fake video of Billy Guerin calling Jack Hughes and pretending to wake him up and all that crap when he was already on TV that morning with his brace out in the open. They still cut him off. They still cut his body off in the video where he's pretending that he was woken up by Bill Guerin. Meanwhile, he's not even in a bedroom or at all. He's in a lobby or a hallway of some sort. All right, so when you got a player who's a star player, right? Do you and you want them long term on your team, and they're injured. Let's say the player. Let's say he slipped in a restaurant and fell, and his hand landed on broken glass, which sounds almost impossible in a way, but apparently the story. Let's say that happens, and let's say your team's not doing so hot, even though the point spread is really close. And he's not ready to go yet. But you know what? The fans are looking for him. So you want to make the fans happy? Put Jack Hughes on the ice. But that's wrong. You see, if you want to make actual fans happy, you let him get you let him recover from his injury, because this is not the first time that he's been brought back early from an injury, because as you know, he's injured all the time. Every season he's injured, and the last few times he was injured, he came back before he should have. This time it is glaring, okay? And the reason why is the Olympics. He was chosen, that's why his cast was seen, because he was on whatever morning show, Good Morning America, whatever the fuck, and with some Olympians, and talking about how Jack Hughes is such a big deal, and you can see that little smirk on his face, blah blah blah. But he wants to play for USA. He wants to play for Team USA with his brother. See, this is where they want to play with each other on Team USA. Especially Quinn Hughes. Jack Hughes is different. Jack Hughes is a little cuckoo, in my opinion. He wants to play with all his brothers. The other two don't. Now, you might hear that and be like, what is he talking about? That's basically what you're hearing in your head, because I know what I'm talking about, okay? Two of the brothers don't want to mix family with their business. One of them being Quinn, who's doing it, and the other one, just imagine, Luke Hughes he went through training. He didn't go through training camp. He passed training camp and without signing a contract, not because he wanted to push for $9 million, because from my personal experience, from knowing this for a fact, from June 20th, he was hesitant to sign because he wanted to, as I've told many people before, but go to a team like Utah, Minnesota, St. Louis, Midwest. That's the teams that he said, okay? I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm tired of having to beat around the bush. I worked with these guys multiple times over the summer. The first time was Fanatics Fest, which was Friday, June 20th, or that might have been the 21st, whatever the date. I forgot which day it was. Big deal. Worked with all three Hughes brothers and talked with them, overheard them talking to other people. I know a few things. And so Luke Hughes wanted to, how do I say this? He doesn't want to he doesn't want his career to be shadowed, to be a shadow of his brother. Like, they don't want, like, basically, if you just picture in your head a picture of Jack Hughes on the ice, like, in a, like a picture you would have taken for Pee Wee hockey. Holding your stick and imagine, like, there's a shadow of you, but that shadow is your brother. That's how he feels. Even though they're in different positions, that, just like last night, which was a mistake, Hamilton should be on the power play one with Jack Hughes, but Jack Hughes was invisible too because he's not trying to play. I'm sorry for rambling, but there's so much to say and so little time for me to say it today. Jack Hughes is not going to miss the Olympics for this Devils team. I'm sorry. He's not. Am I going to say it? Jack Hughes is not dedicated to the New Jersey Devils. Okay? Let's just get that straight. And I think he would love to go to Minnesota himself. I think that's why he is kissing up to Billy Guerin. But Luke Hughes does not want that. Luke Hughes wants somewhere else. He wants to be the only Hughes on the team. Because he's the least of the three, he's like not the least talented. I mean, but I guess you could say he is the least talented. It's hard to say that with these guys because they are like elite pros for the most part. I'm not denying that in any way. But you got to think. I'm switching back and forth from Luke and Jack here. So I'll right now talking about Luke. I said over the summer, the dude last season was injured before the season. Him and Pesci were injured, I believe, and they both missed Sheldon Keefe's training camp, which was the first training camp he was holding as coach, right? So, okay, he was injured. He couldn't do it. Fine. This season, he needed to be at Sheldon Keefe's training camp. As you can see, you know what? We're gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up some clips. I'm gonna pull you, and you know what? If you're listening to this, you know, and you're not watching, you don't need to watch this. We just need to hear it. Let me pull up. Let's pull up this video here. Okay. So, Luke Hughes, for some context, last night Luke Hughes scored 2 goals on his own team. You know, give or take. Let's say one of them he put in. The second one he also put in. Yeah, he scored 2 goals against the Devils. And he will defend it in this here video this way. He's going to defend it. And also he's going to make up one of the worst lies that you could ever. It's just horrible. Let's listen to Luke Hughes, his post-game reaction. We'll start from the beginning.
You know, it is what it is.
This is a group that, you know, has your back fully. I mean, how much does that mean to you just to see your teammates come out here and sort of say, you know, everyone makes mistakes in these games?
I mean, it is what it is. You know, that's what a team does, and you know, we got a lot of great guys in this room, and
They do.
you know, we got a really good team. Just proud of, you know, how the guys played today. I just gotta be better.
One of the things that Jake was saying is, you know, he was sort of asked, is this a setback? He said, no, it's just a loss. It's just one loss. And, like, that's sort of the mentality we have to have here going forward.
Before he goes on, what are we in here? We're at 51 seconds so out of a 2-minute 13 thing. At around 1 minute and 30 seconds, he's going to say something so fucking outrageous about his season that you almost want to choke him through the screen. So it's coming.
Just gotta obviously.
Now, also, people are like, I really have so much respect for Luke Hughes after that game to talk to the media. Excuse me. This man's being paid $9 million. He better fucking talk. And also, he's only going out getting softball questions tossed to him by friendly. He doesn't have anyone there trying to criticize him and or whatever. They're asking him. They're giving him softballs like politicians get on CNN, like Democrat politicians get on CNN. He's just getting Hold on. He's just getting a Someone's gonna really interrupt me right now. I have to make it stop. Hold on. All right. Anyway, so back. Sorry, I had a little interruption there. So now we're gonna hear Luke Hughes. So he put the 2 goals in, Now he's gonna get a question about because so many. Oh yeah, but let me go back to where I was. He's getting paid $9 million a year. Yeah, if you have a game where you put 2 goals in on your own team, and the fact, if you check my X account, you'll see in my pinned comment tweet is fact, and I posted it before the second Luke Hughes goal last night. But the fact was that he scored more goals against the Devils than he scored against opposing teams. Now, he's played 41 games, as he'll mention here. And just listen to his opinion on this.
Learn from
and Sheldon Keefe.
From our mistakes, and then go day by day, you know, right back to work tomorrow.
When Jake basically tries to pick you up, what did that mean for you?
Shut up.
Yeah,
This is so stupid. I mean, they're teammates. If you got a teammate, what are you going to go, hey, you sucked, you motherfucker? But sometimes you got to be like, hey, man, you know, what happened? You got to, you know, you do got to hold your friends, and especially teammates who, in many cases, are not friends. You got to hold them accountable, especially a guy who, you know, I'm exaggerating, of course, but who I say because of the way the team is being run, which is horrific. If you're a fan of the Lou Lamoriello Devils dynasty teams, this is not the Devils we know. We're listening. You're listening to the Devils you know right now, but these are not the Devils that we know. This is not the Devils organization that we know. The way that things are happening, the way things are done, the way players are moved and signs and all that stuff is not what Devils fans, longtime Devils fans, are used to. New fans, you know, the ones who are crying because they miss Bill Spaulding, those fans don't really know much about what it is to go through the Devils, like. And I'm not, you know, people are born in different years. It's not their fault. There's no problem with it, but the Devils used to be a different kind of team. Like, this shit that we're seeing with the Hughes brothers would never have happened under the watch of Lou Lamoriello. Never. He would have separated these guys at the second he saw that they can't help but make stupid plays to get the puck to each other and ignore other players that are open on the ice. Luke Hughes, I put up the post. You know what? This is how we're going to do this. I'm going to just write down a little note right here. Luke video goal. Okay. So I don't forget. All right, so let's listen to what he says about himself and Sheldon Keefe and the respect or whatever he gets from Sheldon Keefe.
It's a team sport. You know, Jake's a great guy. He's a big leader on our team, and he's a big reason why we've had success.
What was going through your head when you heard the boost?
Next shift mentality. Just gotta get back to my game and try to make, you know, good plays.
What did it mean for you to just have Sheldon have you go back out there despite,
you know? Yeah. I don't know. I think. Yeah, I mean, it's good that I have his confidence, and I think I've deserved that over the 41 games throughout the year. I think I've played pretty good hockey, and obviously tonight made some mistakes.
Let's hear that again,
I have
guys.
his confidence, and
I'm glad to have his confidence. And now the thing is, the exaggeration joke that I make is, I say, if Luke Hughes lost both of his legs last night, he still would get 22 minutes on the ice tomorrow night against the Islanders. Like, that's how they treat these guys. These guys are getting special treatment. They miss meetings. They don't watch video. They're shooting silly things for the intermission segments. They're never at meetings. These are things that the players complain about, okay? You don't have to believe me. I don't give a fuck. The people that know me well enough, they know I know what I'm talking about, and they know that I have people that give me information. They also know that I talk to some of the players. I mean, it doesn't get, I mean, I don't know. I don't like to really give up a lot of my information, but, you know, I've talked to these guys. I talk, like, like Kenny D and all your favorite Don LaGreca, I love Don LaGreca. I consider him a friend. So sometimes I know some things, I get told some things, but that's not the point. Listen to this.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that I have his confidence, and I think I've deserved that over the 41 games.
I think I've deserved the coach's confidence over the 41 games where he has one goal, by the way.
Throughout the year, I think I've
Throughout
played
the year?
pretty good hockey. And
I think I've played pretty good hockey. You haven't. And he says something else stupid, so let's go on.
Obviously, tonight made some mistakes, but
yeah, you sure did.
just go game by game, and it's nice that he believes.
Now,
in me.
one of his mistakes. Oh, good way to stop it. Is so egregious, and we're gonna look at it after he defends it here, though.
You just look at it as 2 puck luck bad goal. I mean, how do you look at what happened?
Yeah, I mean, the first one, I honestly don't really know what happened, but just came off my stick, funny, and went in the net.
Yeah,
and
okay.
Then,
here we go.
The second one, trying to make a play, and he just got a lucky stick on it. So
now listen to this. Listen to what he's gonna say. Should I go back and forth? No. This is what he's going to say about the play that he made that put the goal in the net, which was him skating right across the goalie instead of around the net. And he got picked, basically. I mean, we'll watch it in a second.
I've made those plays millions of times. And
as you can see, if you could see on my screen, I wrote, so stop it! If you've made those plays a million times, stop making them. Just like
today, it just didn't go my way. So.
Yeah, it sure didn't. All right, so let's go to there's some dogs. Here it is. Wait, are you guys able to see this? Let me go back. Okay, you are. So let's go down to this here. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's good that I have his confidence, and I think I've deserved that over the 41 games.
Get the fuck out of here. All right. So let's read these. Is Jack Hughes going to try and play from now until the Olympics? Just get him off the ice. He's injured. He's invisible out there. Most likely scared he'll miss the Olympics, getting injured further in these games. He's not missing the Olympics for this team. Sorry. And you know what? That's just a fact. Know your Devils. All right, junior coaches. Okay, here we go. All right, junior coaches. What will Luke Hughes do in this situation? Can you guess? I bet you can't.
Opportunities early in this power play.
Here he goes. What's he gonna do? It's been cut. He's go over the first blue line, hits the red line, drop pass right back. And you know what? On that same shift, he went right back and did the same thing. And unfortunately, that's Hamilton's spot. He should be there. This is the goal by Luke Hughes. Now, you can already see where he is. He's cutting in front of Jake Allen. This is one of the most idiotic defensemen or forward, whoever's in this spot. Any player in this position would not do what he's doing. Is he attempting to turn around and speed off away from who's that defending him? I don't even know. But is that Hall? Yeah, it is Hall. Duh, I knew that because he scores. That's Taylor Hall, and ironically, Luke Hughes. All right, hold on.
Right in front of his net. Very dangerous, and they score.
Yeah, very dangerous indeed.
Luke, it's not his night. It's now 2-1. Backhand.
Let's watch that again.
Cut off by Luke Hughes. Right
Taylor Hall, boom.
Very dangerous, and they score. Taylor Hall just pestered Luke. It's
now,
not his night. It's now.
Ironically, Taylor Hall is in this scored that goal, and we have a little segment. All right, welcome, my friends, to the Taylor Hall of Shame. And who is our inductee? This segment, Luke Hughes, of course. Luke Hughes has been inducted into the Taylor Hall of Shame. Congratulations, Luke. You just showed us that you will lie directly to the fans through the media that throws you softball questions. You have one goal. What does he have? Does he have 2 goals? I don't know. He doesn't have enough. He just said that over the 41 games he's played so good. He missed training camp. He played games, got $9 million, X7. Unbelievable. Guys, and then he's getting glazed for talking to Amanda Stein after the game. I mean, if I was there, he would be scared. If I was there to ask questions, because I got questions. They're not gonna give him questions that are like gonna make him think. Yeah, you got the same questions. How do you feel that Jake Allen said, "Oh, it's okay. You just made a mistake. Hasn't you made a mistake before?" Yeah, you know what? I haven't made a mistake when I'm being paid $9 million to not make mistakes like that. Very clear mistakes. If you're being paid $9 million you're being paid $9 million to not skate in front of your goalie with the puck while you have Taylor Hall literally physically touching you on you. He's not like he had feet on him. He was on Taylor Hall was on him. You're retarded. This is stupid. Why did you do it? Why? Thank you. This has been the Taylor Hall of Shame Luke Hughes edition. Oh. Anyone know of Cyrax the Wonderful? What's this video?
Devil's joint! Devil's joint! New Jersey Devils!
I love that. Anyway, so that's been the Taylor Hall of Shame. Tomorrow, the Devils get to play at UBS Arena, and I'm going to bring it out against the magical Matthew Schaefer. Kid rocks. What does it say? Schaefer's OT goal gives Isles win over Leafs. He also had the game tying goal. Matthew Schaefer at 18 years, is he still 18 years old? At 18 years old is unreal. This is a future Hall of Famer, and I am excited that he's playing at UBS Arena, which is right, down the road from me. So I get to see him as often as possible. So I'm probably going to go check him out tomorrow, of course, with the Devils. The Devils aren't doing the broadcast. It's ESPN tomorrow. So the broadcast team isn't going to be going. So I'm not part of that crew, but I'll just be coming on my own because of Matthew Schaefer. It's so funny. This guy right here, because of the way he's playing, is making the Islanders money just by being there. Their tickets prices have doubled, and people are buying them. What would you do right now after knowing about this game? Even though they're playing the Maple Leafs, who aren't great, and the Devils got destroyed by the Maple Leafs the other day. But I'm not talking about either. I'm not talking about the Devils right now. The Islanders are doing very well. What would you give to be at the game where he tied the game and then won it in overtime? That's a magical game in the first half of his first season. I have a couple of newspapers. Do I have the other one over here? I have 2 Newsday papers of Matthew Schaefer. I think one was like after his first game, And then this one, and I'm gonna get them signed by him. And maybe I'll get something else signed, and I'll do a giveaway. Matthew Schaefer autographs are probably gonna be worth some good chunk of change. And if you get things autographed, like rare stuff that are like a newspaper, or something like that, that'll bring the value up of an autograph of a player like that. Just I'm in the world of this kind of stuff, so just a little tip. Just the tip. So, what else we got? We got Dawson Mercer. Let's watch Dawson Mercer's goal with Gritsuk. Gritsuk doing his thing. I just gotta switch it down. Okay, there we go. Let's watch.
Ball. Neuer is going to put that puck before.
Now, you're going to see Meyer here. Now, Gritsuk behind the net.
Again, wide off the end.
Did you see where that puck stopped? How the fuck did Gritsuk do that?
Neuer is going to put that puck before he got it.
Shoots, grabs it, goes around. All right. Now, Mercer's up top. Gritsuk's behind the net. Meyer thinks he's getting the puck, but no. Somehow, Gritsuk's going to get through 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 Canes to get the puck right to Mercer. And Mercer, if he gets the puck right in front of the net with a clear shot, it's going in. Just like Matthew Schaefer's overtime goal. Now, check this out.
And wide off the end boards behind the net.
Boom! Brandon Bussey, excellent player, excellent goalie. Love the guy. Obviously not a Canes fan, and By the way, later today I'll be on the Warning Take podcast. I'm not sure what the name of the podcast that I'll be on is, because he has like a few different podcasts, so I'm not sure which one it is, but it'll be the Warning Take, Canes fan, and the Devils Joint, Devils fan, and we'll be streaming together sometime today, so don't miss it. Go to brickcityhockeyapparel.com, use the code JOINT for your 20% off. They make Devils-related merchandise, clothes, shirts, hats, beanies coming soon, stuff like that. Also, please check out Fanatics if you want. Use my Fanatics creators page to buy this hat. You'll get a discount. So leave me a message, leave me a comment, and I'll send you a link to my creators page. And not only that, but also jerseys. I have a whole section of jerseys, that can be customized. There's the jersey section, there's hats, there's a bunch of stuff. Everything in my thing, you get a discount if you buy it through me as a Fanatics creator. So I would appreciate if you want to buy from Fanatics or NHL Shop and you want to save a few dollars and also help me out. Boom. Do it. Just do it. Just do it. All right, guys. It's been fun. I love you all. Bye-bye.